Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Oh, everybody, hey everybody, parents alike. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at the number in the participants tab, the attendees, and it's just going higher and higher and higher. I didn't know parents actually like to come up to these things.
Truly. We
But
are happy. We are more than happy to have you here. My name is Mia McKinney. I am a junior at Brown. I study Africana Studies, and I am one of the Underground Thursdays student coordinators.
and My name is Morgan Varnado. I'm a sophomore at Brown, English and Lit, and I'm also a student coordinator here at Underground Thursdays. And we're here to welcome you to our Parents' Night. Uh, an event for one of our I'm sorry, I'm tripping on my words.
You're good.
Just the talk of so many I'm parents get me a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna cap. Like y'all are so sturdy, y'all give that energy. But I'm just more than excited to show you guys some wonderful performers and some amazing talent at Brown from Brown's #1 monthly talent showcase.
Yeah, and so normally we have this event in the underground at Brown, which is a room that's in the basement of Fonts on the main green. But because of COVID, we've been doing virtual events, so we're really excited to have the opportunity to share this with you all tonight. And yeah, with that being said, welcome to Underground Thursdays on Saturdays, and we will kick this off with our very first performer, the Underground Thursdays very own Morgan. Let's go.
Everybody, to kick things off, warm up the stage a little bit. I decided I might drop little poems. So yeah, I usually don't like to hype myself, but it's my job to hype performers, and I'm a performer. So I need y'all to go crazy in the chat. I need y'all to raise your hands to these little emojis, and I need y'all to get used to it because you'll have to do it for every single person that comes up here. Okay? So I need y'all to go crazy. Parents know how to get wild. I know y'all. So past all that hype, let's get started. Bet. I'm gonna just do one quick poem for y'all. This is one of my favorite poems. It's an ode to my orange hats because in elementary school, I'd always wear an orange hat. So yeah, ode to my orange hats. My crown of flat soda, Fanta quilted, faded brim, edges torn like victims of teeth, bite marks, initials stamped under bill, MV, bite marks. Wood chip scooper, leather palm for tennis balls, gnat swarm slapper, headband a bed for jungle gym sweat, cooling into fireworks, collapsing into lightning bugs. Cataract flag, lighthousing my name better than tongues. Loudest person I know without a mouth. That thing I needed before angels could catch a glimpse of my hairline. Last thing I needed you for was shade. We became synonyms. Pond reflections without Narcissus. The way dirt and earth are just the same name for everything and nothing. The dust I pat off your forehead, baseball diamond clawed hanging around your nose. First brother I had to throw away. 6 years since wearing you, I cleaned out my closet and found you cradled in junk. A child dying of old age, I held you. Assessed your cracked brim, loose strings, cloth as pale as the underside of an orange peel, and gasped. You were laughing, snaggle-toothed and smiling. It was contagious. I caught on, and we both laughed, and laughed, and laughed, and laughed, until we couldn't. And all that was left was the echo, filling the room, short feet giggling, forever forward. All right, y'all. Uh, Thank you so much. Uh, I need you. I don't want to act like I'm anything more than humble, but as per our agreement, I need you guys to go crazy in the chat. I need y'all to do all the crazy emojis for me and for our next performer. Everyone go crazy, give it up for the infamous, the nutritious, the delicious, Coco Khalil. Coco Khalil is actually a veteran freshman at Underground Thursdays. They performed at both of our first year talent shows back in January, where we did a 2-week extravaganza welcoming the new fresh talent at Brown. So everybody, give it up for Coco and their friend, Davis Jackson.
Woo! Hello. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Thank you so much for that poem, Morgan. It's I'll start playing soon, but it's always fun to like be at these because I don't know, like you can just sign up and play at them, but then you get to feel like you're with like the people who are gonna be like the next poet laureates of America. Yeah, I don't know. It's very cool to be part of this. So anyways, I'm gonna play a song by Rex Orange County called Corduroy Dreams because it has a very fun guitar part. And then my friend Davis is gonna come on in a minute. That's Davis. And we're gonna play another song for you that you'll probably recognize. Okay. Okay. And this is Davis.
I'm Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, word.
So this is, I'll say the song afterwards, but you might recognize it. Okay. Okay. What a sad scrap of paper on those steps.
That's me. I'm just a bill. Yeah, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, it's a long, long journey to the capital city. A long, long wait while I'm sitting in the mini. But I know I'll be a loss someday. At least I hope and pray that I will. But today I'm still just a bill.
Say so brave and persistent?
I'm just a bill, yeah, I'm only a bill. And I got as far as Capitol Hill. Now I'm stuck in committee where I'll sit here and wait. Well, if you hear congressmen discuss and debate whether they should let me be a law, at least I hope and pray that they will. But today I'm still just a bill.
Bill, all that talking in there's about you?
It sure is, and I'm one of the lucky ones. Most bills don't even get this far. I sure hope they vote on me favorably because otherwise I'll die.
Die?
Yeah, die in committee. But what's that? I'm gonna be a law.
2, 3, 4.
I'm just a bill. Yeah, I'm only a bill. And if they vote for me on Capitol Hill, well then I'm off to the White House where I'll stand in a line with a lot of other bills for the president to sign. And if he signs me, then I'll be a law, and I hope he does it will. I'm just a bill. Oh, how I hope and pray that he will, 'cause today I'm still just a bill.
That was I'm Just a Bill by Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
That was so sweet. Thank you, Coco and Davis. I have to tell everyone, Davis and myself, we are in an a cappella group together. It's called Harmonic Motion. If all you parents want to go look us up, find us on social media. But Davis and I are part of that, and it was such a pleasure to have both of you perform today with us. So our next performer, she has performed with the Underground Thursdays quite a few times before. Her name is Bree Zhang. Today, she's going to be playing the guzheng. You say it correctly, Bree, because I know I'm butchering this. The guzheng.
That's a good try.
A 21-string Chinese harp. She enjoys composing songs for both herself and her orchestra, Music from China Youth Orchestra, and she has performed these compositions in places such as Carnegie Hall, CCTV, Chinese talent competitions, and Drew University. So everyone, without further ado, we welcome Bree Zhang to our virtual stage today.
Yeah, Bree. Yeah.
Hello. Hi, everyone. So I'm Bree. I'm a junior concentrating in psychology on the pre-dental track, and I am playing for you today the guzheng. It's a 21-string Chinese harp. Sounds like this. You play with guitar picks almost stuck to your fingers. They're made of turtle shells. You wrap them around with tape. This instrument is based in the pentatonic scale, meaning that it misses some notes of the scale. So, and if you want to get all the notes of the scale, you have to press. So that's just like a small intro. I kind of want to give an introduction to also the type of music that the guzheng can play. So it can be used to symbolize water. Here's an example. It can also be used to symbolize high mountains, deep mountains. Or like a typhoon. And some of my current music that I'm exploring also integrates like jazz chords inside. So this little snippet I'm playing is something that's a little different than what you would think is normal Chinese music. So yeah, that was just like a little introduction. Here, I'm gonna shoot this. And I want to introduce the main song I'm going to be playing today. So it's called Growing Up, and it talks about the joy and sadness and beauty of growing up. So the beginning starts with a prelude of introspection, and then it's followed by the main melody. It's joyful, it's playful, it's fun, and it slowly builds and builds and builds, just as when you're a kid, you go from crawling to walking to running. And so as it gets faster and faster, you get like more energy until suddenly you reach a point and it all shatters. There's no return. You look around you and you realize that the world isn't the same as you see it anymore. And the next few parts of the melody are darker. They feel a little heavier. You're carrying more burden with you of fears or anxieties or just parts of the world that you didn't want to see but are not what you expected. And it's a struggle, but slowly, I think a process of growing up is that step by step, we move forward, we get stronger, we learn from our mistakes, and we learn to conquer the bad things in our life. So I think the end part of the song talks about that and just like finding strength, being able to reflect on yourself, and also to be able to look back at some of your experiences in the past and appreciate them and realize just how far you've grown up. So I hope everyone enjoys this. Thank you so much, everyone. Hope you have a very great night.
Bree.
Oh my god. I need everyone to go crazy in the chat.
Truly.
One to go insane for the Q&A. I need you to answer some questions. Let everyone know how amazing that was. Had me going through my entire childhood. I'm not gonna lie. Had me flashing back. Thank you so much, Bree. We love it and appreciate every time you come here and bless the stage. Keep that blessed energy going for our next performer. And actually, before I mention that, if you want to see Bree again or Coco or any of our wonderful performers later or before, you can watch all our performances, past, present, and potentially future, on our YouTube channel and our upcoming brand new website that'll be coming soon on the Student Activities Office homepage. So, check out Underground Thursdays, link, go on that YouTube, watch all our performances, become like a super fan, tell your kids, tell them to pop out, you know how it is,
Share in the love even when you weren't able to make it to our previous virtual events. We would love to share more of this energy that's going on here tonight and that we have in our events usually.
Yes, pop out. Keep that amazing, loving energy for our next performer, Ben Michaels. Ben Michaels, after being sent home because of COVID, began creating short forms of music content on TikTok and Instagram. Shout out TikTok, shout out Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. We don't have a TikTok, but still. Posting positive and relatable content during what was a difficult time for everyone. Since then, he has accumulated nearly 200,000 fans from across platforms, been featured by BuzzFeed, 9gag, and Spotify's editorial board. He has reached over 100 million views. However, tonight, he'll be playing his most recent release, Overthinking, which came out yesterday and is available on all streaming platforms. After that dramatic introduction, everyone give all your love to Ben Michaels.
Woo!
Thank you for having me. Thank you to Underground. This is my first time performing in this setting. Unfortunately, it's over Zoom. Maybe we'll have to do it again in real life soon. Yeah, I'm really excited to be here playing for everyone tonight. Yeah, so my first song is going to be a John Mayer classic, Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. It's not a silly little moment. It's not the storm before the calm. This is the deep and dying breath of this love that we've been working on. Can't seem to hold you like I want to, so I can feel you in my arms. Nobody's gonna come and save. We've hold too many false alarms. We're going down, and you can see it too. We're going down, and you know that we're doomed, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning room. I was the one you always dreamed of. You were the one I tried to draw. How dare you say it's nothing to me? Baby, you're the only light I ever saw. I'll make the most of all this sadness. You'll be a bitch because you can. You try to hit me just to hurt me, so you leave me feeling dirty because you can't understand. We're going down, and you can see it too. We're going down, oh, and you know that we're doomed, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning room. Go cry about it, why don't you? Go cry about it, why don't you? Well, go cry about it, go cry about it, my dear way. Slow dancing in a burning room. Don't you think we ought to know by now? Don't you think we should have learned somehow? Don't you think we ought to know by now? Don't you think we should have learned somehow? Don't you think we ought to? Don't you think we ought to? Don't you think we ought to move along, move along? My dear, we're slow dancing in a burning room. Yeah. This next song is a song that I wrote a couple years back. It's called Keep On, and it's about getting through difficult times. And yeah, I think I haven't performed this in a while, but I thought it was fitting given the last year we've all had and the fact that we're gathering together however we can. Yeah, and thank you to everyone for coming on this Saturday night. Sing me a song with a soft melody. I need it to help me fall asleep. The troubles are mounting and I'm feeling scared. But tomorrow the sun rises and I will be there. Mother Mary's wisdom seems so far away. The whirlwind outside feels here to stay. Believe in yourself with no stars to wish upon. Just look in the mirror and say time will go on. Just keep on going on, going on. Just keep on going on, going on. Times might seem tough with no end in sight, but keep on going on, going on. Hold your head up, don't let them see tears. Keep it inside till it disappears. A message in a bottle may never be read. So shatter the glass and tell me instead. Mother Mary's wisdom seems so far away. The whirlwind outside feels here to stay. Believe in yourself with no stars to wish upon. Look in the mirror and say time will go on. Just keep on going on, going on. Just keep on going on, going on. Times might seem tough with no end in sight, but keep on going on, keep on going on. Keep on going on, keep on going on. Just keep on going on, going on. When all the broken-hearted people, they will see the world beyond the clouds is bright and free. Forget all the things you're supposed to be. 'Cause one thing I know, you need. When Mother Mary's wisdom seems so far away, the warm wind outside feels here to stay. Believe in yourself with no stars to wish upon. Just look in the mirror and say time will go on. Oh, keep on going on, going on. Just keep on going on, going on. Times might seem tough with no end in sight. Keep on going on, keep on going on. Keep on going on. Keep on going on. Just keep on going on, going on. So this song is my most recent release. It's out everywhere, Spotify, Apple Music, everything. I released it, dropped it yesterday. It is called Overthinking. And if you like what you heard tonight, definitely go stream it. Tell your kids to stream it. Look me up on TikTok, Instagram, whatever platform you use. And yeah, again, thank you to Underground for the opportunity to perform, and hope you all enjoy Overthinking. I'm busy overthinking everything. When I'm with you, I don't worry about a thing. I don't like to play those games like wishing checks in there. Just want a quickest link, but if I wait too long, then everything falls apart. I look both ways before I cross the street, make sure the path is clear before I move my feet. Sometimes I think so much, can't figure out where to start. And someone asks me, where will I go when I can't find my way home? I'm busy overthinking everything, but when I'm with you, I don't worry about a thing. 'Cause life gets me down outside, but when I'm with you, I feel alive. Help me stop overthinking everything. Sometimes it feels like a superpower, put the world on pause when things are getting louder, and every little thing feels harder and harder to do. Whoa, when nights get lonely, no one to hold me, and the world falls down. Can't remember the old me, how I turn off my mind. Where do I find you? Someone asked me, where will I go when I can't find my way home? I'm busy overthinking everything, but when I'm with you, I don't worry about a thing. 'Cause life gets me down outside, but when I'm with you, I feel alive. Help me stop overthinking everything. Help me stop over. 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 I'm busy overthinking everything. When I'm with you, I don't worry about a thing. 'Cause life gets me down outside, but when I'm with you, I feel alive. everything. I'm busy overthinking everything. When I'm with you, I don't worry about a thing. 'Cause life gets me down outside, but when I'm with you, I feel alive. Help me stop overthinking everything. Thank y'all. Have a good night.
That was amazing, Ben. Thank you so much. We feel blessed to have your presence with us today, and we're so glad that you came to perform with us, and we hope you come back. And I hope everybody else in the audience enjoyed Ben's performance as much as I did.
If you didn't, we won't fight you today. We might fight you tomorrow, but
We won't be fighting anyone, for clarity.
yes, Clarity Underground Thursdays is a passive organization.
We're non-violent. No. Okay. Well, we are. So our next performer has performed with us before in the first year talent show during our series at the beginning of this semester. But Cammie's a first year who's going to be singing and playing guitar. A fun fact about her is that on Valentine's Day, she tried to skateboard over a crack in the sidewalk while wearing a wig, and her wig fell off in public. And today, we welcome Cammie to the stage, and we wish her the best of luck. No wigs falling at the birthdays.
Yeah, Cammy.
Okay, hi. I'm gonna do a medley and then I have the songs written down here. So yeah, you'll see what they are, okay? Have you ever tried reaching out for the other side? And maybe climbing on rainbows, but maybe it goes. Dreams, they're for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if I chose the one I love to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. Crawling back to you. Ever thought I'd called you when you had a few? 'Cause I always do. Maybe I'm too busy being yours to fall for somebody new. Now I've thought it through. Ooh, can't nobody do me like you. Said every little thing you do. Hey baby, say it stays on my mind. That I'm officially tomorrow. Forget the loneliness and the sorrow. I'm gonna say it's all because of you. And now we're back together, together. I wanna show you my heart is also true, and all the love I have is especially for you. I'm feeling lonely, worthless, and unwanted. I wanna stand where I can be a burden. I'm feeling lonely, lonely, lonely. 'Cause I'm not your kind. Yeah, I'm not on your side. Remember when you cry? I'll never sing you lullabies. You never leaned on me because I was too fragile to give love. I'm so tired of memories. Give me a break, brain, so I can breathe. 'Cause now I feel so down, my mind stuck in a loop, goes round and round. Sleep is sleep and not dreaming you. Tired, tired, but happy, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to be doing my song "You're Too Much," which I have not released yet, but I will in the future. Okay. Why are you holding a gun? You make a mess of my pretty ceiling. Cleaning it will be no fun, and the bang will make my ears go ringing. Just stop, hold up, think about how you'll turn into a little corpse, decomposing, never smelling ugly, bloody mess on the floor. You never think about others, really. Just stop, breathe in, breathe out, now go. Don't want to make you feel me poor. Still a Lincoln as your life's main target. Saw yourself for some support. My love depends upon the size of your paycheck. You blame me for killing your dreams, but who stuck around and listen? You can move far away if you please, but we all know you'll never make it. Remove the noose around your neck. There's no time for attention seeking. Might be teasing like a wreck. You're not worth it, so unwanted yet. No escape from house arrest. Obligation traded for spirit. If you want to be at your best, don't make promises when you can't keep it. I'm the knife that's to your heart. I'm the rope that makes you suffocated. I'm the voice inside your head. I'm the pretty little dirty secret, saying you're too much. Final song. Okay. This is also mine. It's called Dear Monkey. It's a song about friendship. Okay, let's go. Feel like you are the true best friend that I've ever had. My favorite person who drives me mad. Before I was just numb. I never thought life was meant for me. Living was just
we go. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Camille, so much.
That instrument change really so smooth, so flawless.
It's so, I can't even think more adjectives. I was about to say dexterous. So much, Camille. Every time you perform, the audience loves it. We love it. It's amazing. And those whistle tones. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have those songs stuck in my head. Oh. And our next performer, you see that transition? You see that transition? And our next performer is gonna have his lines stuck in your head. Oh God. Despite only being in his first year of college, Max is a veteran comedian, having performed at clubs since he was 16. When he's not on stage, he's busy working on his major in organizational psychology, writing speculative sci-fi and debating at the highest level. Give it up for Max Zhu, or as he's better known, the Ivy League idiot. He's not dumb though. He'll make you dumb laugh. That's why I'm not the comedian. Everyone give it up for Max.
Hello, how are you doing tonight? I hope you are doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. I, however, on the other hand, am in a bit of a bind. I get no respect at all, I tell you. And I was excited when I got into Brown. I was so excited, my dream school, so I could all my friends to let them know. My teddy bear left me on red. No, I had an interesting childhood. I always played hide and go seek, with my dad. And I think he thinks that we're still playing. So no, I kid. I love my parents. I love my family. Without them, I would not be where I am today. No, I'd be much happier. No, I'm kidding. I owe everything to my mom and to my dad, and they've made that very clear to me. Oh, I kid. You do get some funny things. Who am I kidding though? When I was a kid, I was a slow kid. I was very slow. There's only one sport I was ever picked for, and that was dodgeball, or in my case, ball. No, I understand why I never got picked for kids. Like I said, I was slow. I was fat, a very fat kid. My counselors used to hang me in the trees instead of our food. It was funny. It was an interesting time. I thought I was a cute kid. I thought I was adorable. I was always in TV commercials as a kid. I didn't realize that they were for condoms. No, it's not all bad though. For every yin, there's a yang, which for my people is actually quite true. No, on the subject of my people today, I like to keep it lighthearted in my routines. I don't like to talk about serious things that much, but I will take a second to talk about the horrific things which happened over the past week, from my community, the shootings in Atlanta, and it breaks your heart because I've never had to be that scared in this country before about my skin tone, and about the fact that I ate dumplings and stuff. But it was difficult because my grandfather, he actually didn't want me to go to school in the States because he was so scared that things were happening. Isn't that messed up? Isn't that messed up that my grandfather, that I'm getting blamed and I have to deal with the consequences of some jackass 20,000 miles away eating a bat? There's no connection there. No, I don't get that. But I don't know what angered me more though, in the end, when I took a look at everything, whether or not it was the thing that happened or the hilarious way in which the police actually handled that whole thing. Because you take a look at the police chief's statement, and he just goes, look, it was a really bad day for him. I took a look at that, and I had to laugh. I had to laugh a little bit, because of all of the different ways he could have described a mass shooting, he went for bad day. And you got to wonder, like, Jesus, what the hell is this dude's bad day? For me, a bad day, when I have a bad day, I hit Control-Shift-N. You open incognito mode. And that's what most people do. For all the ladies out there, you ask your husband what Control-Shift-N does, and you watch them sweat. Right? So that's the thing that I didn't really understand, especially because, there's so many different things that he could have said. They hire PR consultants, these agencies. They hire them. He could have said, this was a reprehensible act of mental illness, or this is clearly independently of politics, a serious issue. He could have said a number of things. And I was like, okay, why was that the case? Because where there's smoke, there's fire. And so you take a look at this guy's Facebook posts, and they tell the whole story. And apparently, this police officer had all these posts in the background being like, this is the China virus, these Asian immigrants. And you take a look on Snopes and you read what they found, and it just boggles your mind. And so I actually had to do a bit of research because I'm curious, like why do people hate me so much? And so you go to take a look at the things that they say, and you really got to start laughing, because the number one thing on this guy's Facebook was like, I think that immigrants and their children are spies. They're here to steal information. Now I take a look at this and I got to laugh, because I would not fucking hire me as a spy by any definition of any day. I mean, like, I can barely speak English. If a Chinese man tries to hire me as a spy, I'm not gonna know what in the hell they are talking about. They could be ordering me to plant a bomb in Madison Square Garden, and I just nod and smile because I think we're getting dim sum. You're sitting there in this dimly lit, smoky room. There's guys who slides you a manila folder. He goes, I'm just smiling and nodding like, yeah, I get you. Yeah, I think the seafood congee is a great idea. And it's just hilarious. And then the next thing they go into, this is the second thing that I had thought about. And it's really heartening to see the numbers in that chat just like slowly dwindle. That's funny. Is that okay? He thinks that we're spreading the virus. Now you take a look at this, and I just think that's insane. Because anybody in the Asian community knows that if you were in the vicinity of someone who could possibly have been in the near proximity of anybody who could have been in China, you were persona non grata. Anybody in the Asian community knows January 1st, you walk through a restaurant door and say, I had a great time visiting my friends back in China over the Christmas. Your ass was out of the door. You got Bruce Lee out of there faster than you could possibly imagine. Asians took the virus the most seriously out of anybody. And I have the bleach stains on my hand to prove it. And you go on the CDC's website and you take a look and you see, yes, 70% of the infection rates that everybody else had. So I didn't get that. But what I really found hilarious in embodying the whole thing was like the final post on the guy's Facebook that I saw, which was, look, these guys, they're here because China wanted to crash the economy. And I say, okay, I don't know what Xi Jinping's doing. Maybe he did do it to crash the economy. But what does that have to do with me? I did not get a stimulus check from Xi Jinping along with my Christmas card saying, thank you for promoting China. Here is 1,600 yuan. Enjoy the rest of your life. And these things are so frustrating. And I go through each of these things and I take a look and I think, this doesn't make any sense. And that's because it doesn't make sense. Hate is irrational. And that's the thing, I guess, that the lesson that we learn from all of these things. Sometimes you can't talk with people about these things because the roots are insecurities. The roots are things in which you can't really address because they're irrational. So that was something that really upset me and annoyed me, and something that I guess I'll address, that I wanted to address today. But back on with a regularly scheduled program, I don't like to take things too seriously. So I'll tell you about something else that was interesting. That annoyed me on a very, very different level, because that's a different level of annoyance that we were just talking about. So I don't know if you have a couple of these people in your office, maybe, people who are always posting or trying to get you to do stuff, to join things you have no intention of ever going for. Like maybe Sarah's asking you to join her Pilates group, because she doesn't want her husband to suspect the affair that she's having with her instructor. Maybe Dave wants to come out and see his band, even though he's 30, his band knows 3 songs and they're still on stage for too long. Maybe you got a couple of these people, around, but we have a lot of them inside of college. And honestly, I understand that sometimes you gotta go for your dreams. Like there's so many people, right? There's one girl who's posting in every single group chat, unrelated to what any of them are possibly are. And she's like, hey guys, we have a murder mystery for you today. Come watch it. And so at first I'm like, okay, you gotta go for your dreams. I understand that. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta go ham on these things. But every single day, she's posting in these group chats which are totally unrelated. You be in a group chat to talk about what water to give your plants, and then a murder mystery comes up. Those collard greens, what happened to them? So that annoyed me. But eventually I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll try anything pretty much once. And my parents took that as a surefire sign I'd become a crack addict. But I'll try anything once. I open it up. And I gotta say, if you're gonna push your murder mystery show, call me crazy, but you could at least be good at acting, you know, because I'm not getting those 5 minutes of my life back. And I don't really think anybody came out of that looking too good. But I'm like, okay, if you're gonna plug the first episode, maybe plug the second, but in every single episode, just, hey guys, sorry, I'm such a shameless plug. You know, she said, it's like, sorry about this, but I'm still gonna plug it. And you really gotta say, that doesn't make it better. No, it doesn't. It doesn't get better to acknowledge that you are doing something bad and then continue to do it. You know, can you imagine when they found Ted Bundy's bodies? If Ted Bundy just went, you got me, you know, that bring back the dead hiker inside of his car. No, that doesn't make it better at all. You know, and so at one point I almost lost. You know, I was like, I gotta say something. And this is where my social cowardice comes into play, because I was not ready to say anything. But then this one girl, this angel from heaven, comes down just as I am about to lose it. This girl from heaven named Angela. Angela goes, hi, I appreciate a self-plug, but that's not what this group chat is for. So I'm going to kick you now. Have a good day. Maya has been removed from the group. Oh, yes! I was so excited. Thank you. Thank you for having the courage to do what so many of us did not. Because to tell someone that they are actually shit at something and that they ought to stop is a courage that very few of us possess. And in terms of that courage, perhaps that is what I will leave you with today. But whether in terms of something small, like calling out someone who really needs to shut up, or standing up to Asian hate on a much wider scale, on big things and small, that is something that you ought to be able to have. To speak out and say something that at times is uncomfortable. My name is Max. I'm the Ivy League Idiot. Thank you for coming out tonight. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.
I need y'all.
That is a great message to leave us all with. And we thank you very much for coming back with us tonight.
Thank you so much, Max. I need everybody, all the people that Max called out for saying, for leaving during this set. I need everybody to go crazy, throw all your emojis out, go crazy in the chat, answer some of those questions. One of my favorite questions is how many people are in this Zoom, and I just like to see the number move. I like to document. It's nice to watch. So people keep the energy going, go crazy, let everyone know how amazing they are, and let yourself know, you know, pat yourself on the back. You popped out to an amazing event with all these wonderful performers at Brown. So, you know, give yourself some dab, you know, go in the chat, greet your neighbor. That's what's cool.
And our next performer is named Paul Abrams.
Yo, Paul.
He's a guitarist and a songwriter originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and today he's here to share some fun tunes with the help of his trusty effects pedals. So we welcome Paul to the virtual stage.
Thank you for having me, and all of you have been so great so far. It's been great watching this event. I'm going to start off by playing an original song called Afternoon Excerpt, and I wrote it during quarantine, about quarantine, and just the difficulties of getting yourself into a regular sort of rhythm that we kind of took for granted earlier. And I'll be using my looper pedal so that I can play guitar parts over myself live, and I hope you enjoy it.
into my life. Thanks. All right, and then I'm gonna tune quickly. We love alternate tunings here. Okay. And then for my second song, I'm gonna be doing a cover of a nice little apocalyptic anthem by Phoebe Bridgers called I Know the End. So I hope you enjoy. Somewhere in Germany, but I can't place it. Man, I hate this part of Texas. Close my eyes, fantasize. 3 clicks and I'm home. When I get back, I lay around and I'll get up and lay back down. Romanticize a quiet life. There's no place like my room. When you had to go, I know. When this of the Russian melted on the shore. Not even the burnouts out here anymore. But you had to go. I know. Out in the park we watched the sunset, talking on a rusty swing set. After a while you get quiet and I get mean. I'm always pushing you away from me, but you come back with gravity. And when I call you come home, a bird in your teeth. And I gotta go. I know. When the siren sounds, you'll hide under the floor. And I'm not gonna go down with my hometown in a tornado. I'm gonna chase it. I know. I have to go now. I know. Driving
Yeah, thank you so much for having me again.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Paul. That was amazing. Oh,
So good. I'm loud.
I'm entirely like some of my favorite things in the chat. Paul, you bodied that. King Paul. Paul, that was amazing. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for showing out.
Truly.
And I guess as to close things off, sadly is that time. But gladly, we have an amazing final performer, Underground Thursday's very own Mia McKinney, about to serenade y'all with some wonderful music. Take it with me.
Hi everyone. Again, I was already here. Just thank you all so much for coming tonight. It's been a pleasure to share our space with the rest of you. Yeah, I'm gonna play a song called "The Light" by Sarah Bareilles, and I hope it sends you off with good vibes all around. So, without further ado, here I will go. In the morning it comes, heaven sent a hurricane. Not a trace from the sun, but I don't even run from rain. Beating out of my chest, my heart is holding on to you. From the moment I knew, from the moment I knew, you're the air in my breath, filling up my love-soaked lungs. Such a beautiful mess, intertwined and overrun. Nothing better than this. Ooh, and then the storm can come. You feel just like the sun, just like the sun. And if you say we'll be alright, I'm gonna trust you, babe. I'm gonna look in your eyes. And if you say we'll be alright, I'll follow you into the light. Never mind what I knew, nothing seems to matter now. Oh, who I was without you, I can do without. No one knows where it ends, how it may come tumbling down. But I'm here with you now. I'm with you now. And if you say we'll be alright, I'm gonna trust you, babe. I'm gonna look in your eyes. And if you say we'll be alright, I'll follow you into the light. Let the world come rushing, come down hard, come crushing. All I need is right here beside of me. I'm not enough, I swear it, but take my love and wear it over your shoulder. And if you say we'll be alright, Thank you all so much. I hope you really enjoyed our programming. And I hope you all give it up for all the amazing performers here today. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you for Mia accompanying herself, mind you, with the piano. Goodbye.
Big shout out to everyone. If you want to see anything else from us, you can check us out on social media on Instagram at The Underground Thursdays, and we're also on Facebook and on YouTube, all by that same name. Yeah, I think that's all we have for you. We're so happy to have you, and we hope you all have a great night.
Yeah.
Morgan, big shout out to you. Big shout out to Media Services as well for helping us out with this event.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody coordinating plans about. Shout out Max. Shout out Paul. Shout out Camille. Shout out shout out Coco. Shout out Ben. Shout out Bree. Shout out the dog on Bree's Zoom thing. Shout out I can't be missing performers. Shout out all the performers. I can't shout out anybody else.
Okay, it's perfectly fine. Thank you all for coming.
Sorry, that's what I'm at. Thanks, Matt.